Hi there, this is Mr. Kushma. I'm just doing a quick video to introduce you to the formal labs in Geology 12. So if we scroll down, this is newly updated as of today, which is March 22nd, 2021, just over spring break. The first activity in the course is a field trip. The second activity is a formal lab. And I had a couple students submit these, but they wanted a bit more structure, so that is what this video is for. What I actually would like you to do is to complete two labs, two, not one. The labs in the book I found are quite easy and very quick to do, whereas I'm used to dealing with labs that take, like a whole class or a whole day to work through, and most of these are not like that. So completing two of these labs shouldn't take that much looking at what they need to cover. So I'm going to get you to do two of them. There's formal lab write-up instructions, and there's going to be two hand-in boxes for you to submit both of them. You can do one, 1 week, one another week. When you do them will be up to you, but I do want you to complete two of them for the formal lab component, because I think that by doing two of them, that'll be about the same time required to complete a field trip out in a day, and the same amount of time for extra activities later. So what I would like you to do is start on pages 24 and 25 in the textbook. So there's a little section here on laboratory safety that I want you to read through. It's important, for being at home and being a homeschooler. I still want you to use as best equipment and safety precautions as possible. And during an experiment, there's just some general rules. Don't engage in horseplay. That's a really good thing to note. And it talks about using your senses: touch, smell, taste. It's very true. The labs should include, if possible, quantitative data and qualitative data. So qualitative data are things that you can see, smell, taste. So you might be able to touch something and be able to feel the texture, or the weight, or maybe to see something and notice the color, and so on and so forth. Whereas quantitative data is numerical. So you might be looking at how long it takes to dissolve something, and that's quantitative data. You're looking at the numbers, and the time that it takes to do something. So it's really great to have both qualitative and quantitative data throughout your labs. So there's some great information here on pages 24 and 25. Then what I've done is I've gone through and looked at all of the different labs that are in the first two units. And I've chosen a few of them that I think are pretty good, that should be, fairly good experiments for you to actually try out and go to. So let's go to page 101. If you click, I've got a little, if I can move this. No, I can't. Can I search? I wanted to go to one of the pages. Let's see. The first one is page 52. Just move my head here. What page am I on? Page 27. I gotta skip forward because I can't actually use my feature when I'm screen sharing. 31, 32, 33. Chapter 2. 40. So you can see that there's one here on what minerals are these. I did not include this one. Some of these are just not very practical to complete at home. And I don't want you guys to be working on things that you don't need to. Okay, we're close. 48. So here's, why, make your own toothpaste. Oh yeah, why brush with minerals? So this is when you're actually going to make your own toothpaste and learn about the components of it. Oh, that was kind of a cool project. I honestly would like to do it myself. So anyway, I'd like you to complete 2 of these. Here are the instructions for writing a lab. One of the things that you should be doing is creating a hypothesis at the beginning. So, oops, wait, this is not right. That is, hold on, formal lab write-up. Okay, this should be your formal lab write-up template. Hold on one second. And then online, Geology 12. Lab write-up instructions. Here we go. So you put a title of which one you're doing, you put the date, the purpose, and then I've wrote out some content for how you should be writing different sections. So a hypothesis should be, if something happens, then something will happen. So if I put ham and cheese on my sandwich, then I will really enjoy the taste of the sandwich. I'm a big sandwich guy. So I put some notes in blue here. The materials, you list what you do. In the procedure, you write out what you did, and you need to include photos, especially one of you actually doing the lab. I need to see proof that you actually did it. There's observations. So I just mentioned this. You want to have quantitative data and you want to have qualitative data as well. And then you want to have a nice solid conclusion at the end. Even if your lab fails and it doesn't work that well, you can write about why you think it failed and hypothesize. And then I fill out the rubric and you can see exactly what you're getting marked on. One thing to note, the picture of you completing this is actually worth 5 of these 15 marks. So it's a really big deal that I want to actually see that you did it. Just like in the field trip, I want proof that you went on it. So I want a picture of you doing it, or I want a video of you doing it. So anyway, that is just a quick snippet for completing these 2 labs. I think that these will actually be quite fun. I've chosen ones, you can choose any one of these ones based on the chapters that you liked in the course, etc., etc. So I hope that you enjoy Activity 2 in Geology 12. And if you have any questions or need help, please just pop into my office hours and I can help.